brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Feel healthy and feel comfortable, go out there and make sure that people are able to exercise their right to vote. All told, the adventure of voting ended up taking about 6 hours. After we voted, my mom and I vowed, we're going to do early voting and be the first people in line as soon as the opportunity presents itself. And I know that by voting early, it'll allow me to actually volunteer on November 3rd. Wherever they need us, we'll be there. If that's just directing people into a line, I'll do that. If that's helping people actually cast their ballot, I'll do that.
A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. If you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverley. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the 2-guard. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson, and it's Oubre in at the 3. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. From deep, George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like how Paul George right now is reading the defense like a Sunday paper, has a good feel as to when to fire from distance.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George. Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Johnson outside. Puts up a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Passes it to Oubre. On the wing, Booker lets it fly. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Fades back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A nice shot by George.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Rubio kicks to Oubre. And here's Booker from the arc. That one doesn't go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the dunk by Zubac.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Booker, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rubio outside, pass to Booker. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Booker's got his second basket.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
And that one's good, George.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now here's Rubio. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker for the three. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Los Angeles leading by 4. Leonard, that's for 2. The rebound by Johnson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Booker the pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That free throw good from George.
Just 1 year in college for Paul George, and then made the transition to the NBA, and all the talk was about what it is we're seeing now. A very capable two-way player and all-star caliber talent.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Rubio taking his time here. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
From 11 feet away, and it's Beverly missing. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. The game now all time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Deep 2 from Beverly. And it's off the back rim. No good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Booker with no one around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. George with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Pretty cool that Paul George came to the game on a rocket ship because he's on another planet right now.
The Suns have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach, the energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017 and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
If I never jump, then I here. Ain't don't rock till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen. For the kids with depression, the ones whose parental expectations got them stressing, the ones who would rather persevere, but they trying to make it because they ain't really living.
Sharch is checked in for Phoenix. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. And Rubio kicks to Sharch. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
Rubio with it. The pass to Ayton. And here's Rubio. He's guarded by Williams. Ayton dishes to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
George against Booker. Harrell on the follow.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Ayton. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Harrell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass. Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Harrell. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Saric. Phoenix no good that time either. Clippers leading by 12. Puts it up from 15. Jerome with the rebound. Bridges with it. Leonard picks him up, and the shot goes in.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Harrell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Saric. Carter on the wing. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Jerome. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The three from George. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Suns moving the ball around. And it's Carter missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Got that one up quick. Leonard's got 8.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Harrell. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Here's Morris. And it's good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 17.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
For the Clippers, Green is checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Paul George. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 17. And slam dunk by Sharp.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
LA's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Jackson, that's good.
Reggie Jackson.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Jerome passes to Baines. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Pass to Bridges. To the inside, Jerome, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Harrell, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
To the middle, here's Baines, and the dunk by Baines.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Saric outside. Inside. And Baines kicks to Saric. Off target from outside.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Shots good by Green.
Michael Green.
Here's Jerome. Saric outside. No good on the triple. Now Shamet shoots over Bridges.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then there's Harrell, and it's JaMychal Green, and it's Shamet in at the 3 slot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And that one falls for Bridges.
Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. You go back to draft night, and Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was an employee. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers' end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And he makes the first. And the Suns making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Ricky Rubio checked in for Carter. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Los Angeles on D. Rubio finds Kaminsky. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Rubio. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jackson against Rubio. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
That one goes in. Jackson's got 6.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
And here's Booker. He's got 10. And even 3-on-3 break. Oubre, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 13. The drive by Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. Oubre kicks to Kaminsky. Rubio left side. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
He's attacking right now. Patrick Beverley just getting fired up, and his team is doing the same.
Here is Rubio after the Clippers pick up 2. And the dunk by Booker.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 15.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Ricky Rubio, last season signing a 3-year, $51 million deal with the Suns to take over the reins at point guard.
What do you think? It's been a bit of a rudderless team since Steve Nash's departure. You have a 2-guard that's one of the best scorers in the league. What better way than to bring in a veteran who loves to play both ends of the court, is unselfish, and shows you what it's like to be a pro. Ricky Rubio has done that for the organization.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Green. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And George is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Beverley for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
You do what you got to do. That's Patrick Beverley in a nutshell.
Suns trail by 16. Now here's Booker. He's got 15. Rubio outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Morris. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Trying to get open is Oubre. That's good from Booker on the assist from Rubio.
Booker playing very aggressive, constantly looking to score. and not taking no for an answer.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story. Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Leonard hits them both. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Suns trail by 16. Rubio dishes to Kaminsky. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. On defense, the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 18. Booker the pass to Oubre. Ayton with it. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. And George drops them both. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's an 18-point game. To the paint. He's off on that one, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Rubio with it. Oubre outside. Pass to Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Beverley. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, with his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Booker looking around. Stolen by George. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Phoenix has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Back to Rubio. Good on the bucket.
Well, Ricky set up really well on that particular play.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. George with the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Suns shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about Ayton there showing his ability to score from a lot of spots on the floor.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One more time. Give him a hand.
Here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 18 feet out. Here's Harrell. Here's Morris. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Booker the pass to Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And George, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And for the Suns, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here is Carter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. George, no good. The Suns shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Carter. Leonard brings the double team. Clock at 6. Saric in the corner. Over Leonard. Bridges tips it back in. Bridges has got 9.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Jerome. And it's Baines in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Harrell. Some solid defense from Šarić.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the dunk by Baines.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Jerome. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. The pass to Baines. Good work defensively by Morris. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Baines. Here's Jerome. Here's Šarić. Yep, that one goes in there. Šarić has got 6.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Out to Carter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Paul George. Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points and 1 rebound. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Tremendous start by Paul George, one of the premier two-way players in the world. Now, he can score from any spot on the floor, and he can guard from 1 through 4.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem, Ernie. They got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. But even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Back to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Beverly against Rubio. Booker outside. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 22 points.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now, exploring the three-point line.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
90 seconds now into the second half. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Oubre. Passes to Booker. Rubio with a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Beverly. 12 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 9.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed, and they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No good from Booker.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Ayton against Zubac. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
So, for the Clippers, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Johnson can't hit.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oubre kicks to Rubio. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Jackson against Booker. Here's Rubio. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Now, here's Rubio. 9 points in the game so far. Trying to get open is Johnson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 24 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
They get it back. Morris makes it off the glass.
Yeah, you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Now here's Booker. He's got 24. Here's Ayton. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Down low. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Rubio. Johnson's got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Shamet. Great D that time from Oubre. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. No good from Booker. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Oubre pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morris, no good. The Sun squad struggling. Now Rubio. He's got 9. Johnson, that's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 8 points for him.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Shots good by Green.
Michael Green. Assistant, Patrick Beverly.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Timeout called, the Suns.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Some changes for Phoenix. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. Saric comes in for Johnson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverley. Kaminsky in the corner. And the Suns miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bridges finds Rubio. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Sharch has the open look. Off target with his three. Clippers leading by 22. Morris into the lane, and that one drops. Morris has got 6.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. Pass to Kaminsky. The 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Kaminsky. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Williams. And that's 10 points for Marcus Morris.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Good chance here for Booker. But they recover it. Kaminsky, good on the shot. Kaminsky's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Shamet. They get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
The pass to Kaminsky. Williams against Booker. Bridges shot, good. 13 points in the game.
Now Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Here's Jackson. He can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Bridges. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Harrell. They shoot again. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
To the inside, here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Booker outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 27.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Suns shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Jackson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Jackson's got 15 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Kaminsky. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Bridges for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Sharch. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
24 seconds left to play here in the third. The drive by Booker. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Shamet's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot on the wing. Here's Morris. Here's Jackson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Reggie Jackson.
He's got 17.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Patrick Patterson is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's man in at the 1.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Here's Carter. That one good for 2.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Magruder. Again, Los Angeles.
Assisted by Terry.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Jerome passes to Carter. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shoots over Bridges. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Passes it to Kaminsky. To the middle. Here's Baines. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Wing shot on the way. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Carter dished it to Baines. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Magruder, defended by Carter. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The 17-footer. And that one hits back iron.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Leonard. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the dunk by Baines.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
No good from Zubac.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Lets it go from deep. But he gets it back. Inside. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Clippers rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
That's tipped. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Zubats. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, you got to like seeing Devin Booker be aggressive, especially when he's shooting the ball, easily earning the foul that time.
Free throw, good, Booker.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Both free throws good from Booker. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Carter looking around. Ayton at the elbow. Trying to get open is Johnson, and Ayton throws it down.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Los Angeles leading by 22. And here's Beverly. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Now here is Carter, and here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Tries from 16, and good that time.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And there's the feed to Harrell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Harrell did everything he could there to try to get the and one opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws.
A free throw off from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Johnson, the pass to Oubre. He gets that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Leonard. They get it again. Great D that time from Oubre. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Suns. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 22. Here's Zubats. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
It's good. And that's 13 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Now all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shoots from the corner. No good from Zubac.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 20.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Johnson outside. Pass to Oubre. And the rejection by Zubac. They retain possession.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Carter. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Harrell. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker to the right side. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rubio against Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rubio misses. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Morris. Basket counts. Morris has got 12 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And the basket by Johnson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Clippers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. The offensive rebound, Leonard. The layup missed. Well, Phoenix shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
They double him with Ayton. Here's Beverly. Here's Zubac. Goes up again. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ayton. The Suns shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Rubio kicks to Johnson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Suns trail by 21. Here's Jerome. Diallo the pass to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And he banks in the layup. Mann's got his first 2 points.
2 teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
Jerome passes to Johnson. Wants to get it to Baines and does.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You can't be too physical with Patrick Patterson when he's aggressive. He's pretty good at picking up some contact.
Patterson taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Patterson.
Well, Patrick Patterson had some great years where he showed his three-point shooting prowess, but if he can get down into the post and score there as well, it's another option for their offense.
And so he makes both from the line. Suns trail by 21. Booker with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
First personal foul. At the line for your Suns, Aaron Baines. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Patterson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Patterson bringing the double. Oubre outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Diallo, and the layup's good off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Man, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Passes it to Jerome. Oubre on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Clippers leading by 16. Here's Patterson. The rebound by Akobo.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Oubre for three. But they get it back. And Baines kicks to Oubre. He had a nice open look right there.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Baines with the block, and he's able to get it back. Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Down low, Baines, and the dunk by Baines.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 12. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. .26 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson misses. And it's the Suns with the ball. Down by 12. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
For your Suns, Kelly Oubre at the line for two.
First free throw is good.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
And both free throws good for Oubre. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Magruder. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Kawhi, you have become an elite two-way player, so how do you carry that scoring load with that defensive responsibility?
It's very difficult. Your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, my teammates get me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
Well, you did a great job of leading them tonight, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.